historian.
Kitty. Oh, hello. We'll be a movie star. You got cameras, you got sound equipment, and you got me. What else do you need? For the love of God. I'll be affectionate, I'll be mean, I'll be happy, whatever you need. The sun is like, I have to like one eye you like I'm a bird. Because the sun. Just finished 3rd day shooting on You Make Me Smile. I just got dropped off literally like less than, hello Pooch, like less than 5 minutes ago. I literally got home, emptied my bag, and now I'm back outside to give an update on the day and to go get something to eat. And God, I hope I don't get sick. My girlfriend, I think both her parents were dealing with some kind of a cold thing more last week. And like, I think her brother's sick now, and now she thinks she's getting sick, and I'm just like, I can't get sick. I literally can't. I work tomorrow. Pretty much all day Wednesday I have to do more planning in preparation for Thursday, because we're filming on Thursday. Come hell to high water, we are filming on Thursday. We don't have an sun glare. We do not have an option of not filming on Sunday, because starting over the weekend the rains are going to finally start showing up, and it's going to be October after the weekend's done. I'm just getting blasted with sunlight. And then the rain's gonna start, and it's like, okay, when are we gonna have, I gotta like move you over here, when are we gonna have any time to film what we're gonna film on Thursday, which is exterior stuff. We need dry weather. So I've already been quarantining myself to a degree from the family, because you know, the main reason they all get sick is because they're all upstairs together, and at least I have downstairs as a buffer zone. And I'll tell you right now, I'm not feeling that great, but it's not that I feel sick, it's that I just did film for like 7+ hours straight, and I haven't eaten yet. It's like after 6 p.m. and I haven't eaten yet today, because I can't eat when I film. I just can't. I get all jazzed up and I just can't eat. I start eating and it's like it gives me a stomach ache. It's like any food I put in my body is poison. Aside from the Rockstar I brought with me, and that was a whole thing today. So my Rockstar fell out of my bag, hit a rock perfectly, and it jabbed a hole in it. It started spritzing everywhere.
Hit a Rockstar. Horrible.
Alas, I have but one. Oh God, I'm not even doing anything, and I have but one option. Did it crack in another spot? I feel like, like, I'm getting it to squirt in my mouth, but I feel like it's hitting me in like my cheek, and I'm like, how is that even happening? It's all gone. Stop it. I'm still gonna open it. I think I have to drink it sideways. Son of a bitch. Hashtag, you make me smile. Yep, there's that crack. Out here making movies and I feel just like a rock star. Oh, this poor can. So that was part of my day, was losing a significant amount of my Rockstar, which, whatever, occupational hazard. But it really was not that, it was easy day compared to last Wednesday when we were trying to film on the east side with all the old warehouses and whatnot, and we got good stuff that day, but it was just, there was so much for us to battle off, which I talk about in the last vlog I did, where I started it by saying I never want to make another movie again. But we started, in... We actually started in Southwest Portland. I don't even know if I've ever filmed in Southwest Portland for like a movie before. So I guess I can scratch that off my bucket list. We used a building that's currently, I think half of it is for lease, because I did see people going in and out of it at a distant entrance, but there was a lease sign on the door, and if you looked in the part of the building that we were by, it was all emptied out. And that was what we needed. The idea was that we have a guy who's, my lead character has to talk to this guy who owned a business, it didn't quite work out, and he's pretty much had to shut it down. And obviously, you know, property rights for the building he's been using are going to change hands because it was like his dad's old building and all that stuff. Just shitty life drama. And that was real easy. Other than the first take I got, some guy went by and like yelled something at us, or he made just like a squelching sound that just scared the shit out of all of us. But yeah, we got through that really easy. Several takes. I think we did like 12, 15 takes, which, I mean, as far as Hollywood goes, isn't much, but for me, that's a considerable amount of takes. When you got like a couple shots listed. So yeah, I got picked up over here in Southeast where I live, went over to Southwest, got that done in like less than an hour, so by 11 a.m., or right around 11 a.m., we were already getting in our cars, and then we headed north to, we mostly shot in the Elliott neighborhood, which is the neighborhood that's pretty much the several blocks that run kind of north of the Rose Quarter. It's mostly where we film. There's some industrial stuff there. There's a lot of kind of newer age warehouses, just a lot of easy spots to pull off and park and film a scene here and there. And we had to do scene 18, which is the scene where the two lead characters first really get to know each other, so it's a pretty long one. It's like 4.5, 5 pages of dialogue. That was the hardest one to do, just because, you know, no matter where you park, if you're in the city, you're going to have vehicles passing you by. It's just going to happen. And, you know, every vehicle that goes by, like this bus, makes a sound that begins soft and builds as it passes you and then starts to fade. And that affects your audio. So yeah, there was about 5, 6, 7 times where I literally just called cut in the middle of a shot because there was like 5 vehicles passing us all at once. So that was the most time-consuming scene, but we still got through it. We still got enough takes to make it work, and we were capturing sound inside the car, so any of that exterior stuff isn't going to be inordinately loud. And because last Wednesday took so damn freaking long to get that stuff done in the industrial area, we ended up being left over technically 4 scenes, but really 3 that we couldn't get done that day. And today was originally going to be a really short day. It probably would have only been like 4 hours. So I called my actress that's playing Annette, who we would also need. Originally she wasn't even going to work with us today, but I sent her a message and I was like, hey, are you free Monday? Because we may as well shoot what we couldn't got done Wednesday today, because I know we're going to have the time for it. And fortunately she was able to make it work because she's a trooper. She had like 3 shows to do this weekend, independently of the 2 days she gave me to film last week and today. And we've still got 1 big long interior day that she's going to be in, and then other than that, it's just going to be my lead character. But yeah, each day's getting progressively easier. We know each other a little bit better. It's the work still getting done, but we're able to like relax because it's not a new film. We're not starting from the very beginning, which is always daunting. We're now like halfway through almost. And just each day is a little bit easier in terms of getting things done. Food! So that was really great. She came out and helped us, getting back to my film stuff. Came out and helped us when we were left with a few things lingering to be done. And that's just the world of guerrilla filmmaking. I knew this going in. I knew we were going to encounter 20, 30, 40 problems. that you can't just take care of with money that I don't have, can't just take care of with a massive crew that I don't have. You know, I love doing this, and that's why I'm willing to do all this. I mean, full disclosure, I don't really enjoy, in my solo efforts, the process of shooting the film. It's stressful, I'm overwhelmed, I'm always expecting right around the bend there's going to be some big effing problem, and I'm constantly on edge. That changes when I'm working on another film project and I'm only doing camera, or I'm only doing sound, or I'm only directing. You just get overwhelmed, you know, but at the same time, I love film, I love making it, and so for the sake of this film and what I know we're going to get out of it, I just deal with that, you know? Honestly, that's full disclosure. It's about as full as it's gonna get. So you do what it takes to get it done. And, you know, you meet up, you discuss it, and you see what it's gonna be like, and you know. This is going to be a film production where we're unfortunately not gonna be able to be carried through it. We're just gonna have to show up and do it. And if we get stuck, delayed for something, we just gotta deal with the delay and push through. I'm not planning on really doing any more feature films in this way anymore. It's too much time, it's too stressful, and too many things can go wrong, which this film so far has been just another reminder of that, but we're still getting it done. And that's all that matters when all is said and done. When everyone agrees to become a part of this project and come out here and work and bust your butt, at the end of the day, you have that thing to take away, that production, that like physical copy of a movie, that you have that. And I'll have that to give to everybody who's agreed to be a part of this project. And we progress from there. And also in terms of progressing, so we were able to get that stuff done, and then we got a bunch of little bits that are just exteriors with my lead actress alone done. That was really easy to do because they were these really short sequences. She's on the phone with a coworker about this, she's on the phone with a coworker about that, she goes and looks at this property, little things like that. We were literally able to film in one location, go around the corner, film again, go around another corner, film again. We filmed 3 scenes right at the end of the day that literally are supposed to be 3 distinctly different places. They were all just around the corner from each other. That's the magic of filmmaking. It's also how you save time when you're doing a guerrilla style film production, and there's all kinds of things that are going to cause delays and slow you down. You got to figure out how to make up for that. Unfortunately, we had today a pre-planned, or originally it was a short day, so we were able to kick that stuff that we couldn't get done Wednesday into today. But yeah, there's a lot of movie magic. There's going to be a scene where the 2 leads are talking, and then the main lead notices a druggie and goes and confronts him, and then runs back to the other lead where they were before. And visually, the idea is going to be conveyed that they're literally like diagonal 1 block apart from each other. But the spot where we film her confronting the druggie compared to where she is when she's with the other lead are actually 2 locations that are like 4 or 5 blocks apart from each other. And not even quite on the same street. One of the locations is along a railroad track, whereas the other one is at a 2-way intersection, and the railroad tracks are another block down the road. But when it gets all cut, it's gonna look normal, because when I'm filming the lead character or the 2 lead characters over here, and you know the druggie's off that direction, I don't film that way. And then when I'm off filming the druggie, I don't film back this way, and you don't even know what's back there. Because it's not what you think it is. Movie magic. And we just did a little bit more of that today. And got wrapped by 5, so cheers. Anyway, so it wasn't too bad, wasn't too rough. I've certainly had rougher shooting days. We've certainly had rougher shooting days just on this project. And not too many planes and helicopters and trains harassing us like in the past. So we're shooting again on Thursday, September 27th. I work tomorrow. Wednesday I've got to get myself all together to shoot Thursday. Thursday, some pickup stuff that leftover stuff I couldn't fit into any of the originally scheduled days. So it'll probably only be like 4 or 5 hours. We'll probably be done by mid-afternoon. And then we film next week, the interiors. That's the plan. Hopefully nothing comes along to screw that up. Fingers crossed. Anyway, until next time, 3 days of You Make Me Smile in the can, so to speak. And until next time, this has been Steve, or since I'm posting it on both my YouTube channels, Steve the Amateur Historian. And catch you next time.